Hello, everyone. The music is super loud. Yeepers. Good morning. Welcome back to kind of a chaotic start, all right? Welcome back to the Jenna Knits live craft and chats, whatever you'd like to call them. Hope y'all are having a good morning so far. We're going to be in my bedroom today instead of my closet because sitting on a little yoga pillow for an hour is really tearing up my back. We're going to sit on my bed instead. But I like to utilize this space for you all to just come and either we talk for an hour, you guys are in the chat, and I talk to you all about what I'm working on or what I got going on. Or last week we didn't have very chatty people and I felt like we were all just crafting together. So it could be a talky hour or a quiet one. Either way, I hope you all sneak some rows in. I am currently working on a scarf of sorts that I started last night using a wool and cotton blend yarn. And so far I like the way it feels. I think it'll be cute. It'll be two shades. So it'll be this pinky one. Of course, I didn't bring them out. It'll be this like pinky one. It's got a couple yarn overs in it. You add some increases and you end up with this like giant, and I can show you the shape of it. Giant shape like that, like a big funky triangle. But this is what I'm making. It's this scarf right here. So it's a combination of this like really pretty two-toned gray and then this really nice orangey corally color. And it's just a 20 row repeat, so that's kind of nice too. You still have to think enough, but not too terrible. You know, you're not going to be switching up too much, and it's just you knit till you run out of every single skein that you got. So that's a nice pattern for me. But when you guys do pop in, let me know what you're working on, what kind of craft, what kind of thing. And until then, I will be working on this over here. And even if you guys aren't catching this video live, still let me know in the comments what you guys are working on. And I feel like people get very adventurous around the holidays and end up making some cool stuff. So let me know what patterns you're working on. Thank you for all the hearts. Hope you're having a good morning so far. Let me know in the chat what you're working on if you feel like talking to me. This project is definitely out of my comfort zone. I don't knit flat. I don't make scarves. But it's kind of nice. That's why I like these boxes so far, is they're kind of taking me out of what I would typically make for myself. And you get to choose, out of 3 patterns, so that's kind of cool too. But this one's definitely taking me out of my comfort zone. I had to learn a new stitch, and I don't ever knit things flat. Not my favorite. But it's been fun so far. It's so tight. My goodness. Couldn't sit in the closet anymore. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. The little Bosu pillow I was sitting on was killing my back. Couldn't do it. Need to go to Goodwill or something and find a chair. That would make things a little bit easier to sit in there. Thank you for all the hearts. But I say that, but I'm still like not leaning up on anything right now, so I'm still hunching my back anyway. So I could sit on the floor, but this is at least more comfortable. Good morning. If you're just popping in, let me know what you're working on. Hope you're having a good start to your day so far. What have I got going on here? What in the world? These stitches are too tight. Can't even get my needle in that one. My goodness. Yeah, so. Another reason why I don't work flat. You get all tangled. My goodness. Front, back, front, back. Good morning. Hope you're having a good start to your day so far. Let me know in the chat what you're working on, if you're working on anything, or if you're just here to hang out. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Thanks for stopping in today. If you haven't been in my live before, I go live every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern until 11, just for an hour, just to be a little crafting buddy, so you don't necessarily have to be a knitter. As I can see, you crochet. Oh, sick. I love dragons. Those are my favorite animal, so I love dragons. I think what people can do with crochet is just so impressive. And I'm not kidding. They literally are my favorite animal. You can ask anyone. Is it for yourself or as a gift? Oh, nice. Very cool. Thanks for all the hearts. Good morning. Welcome into the live this morning. Hope you're doing okay. If you feel like sharing what you're working on, let me know in the chat. This is like the one row that I need to actually look at. Snip one knit inside. Oh, very cool. I'm in South Carolina in the States. I'm happy that you're here this morning. Do you make any other critters or just dragons? Oh, I goofed up somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, very cool. So you got all kinds of things in your market. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Do you crochet clothes as well, or do you just like doing the animals? Because I know people like, I've known quite a few people that they only do one or the other. I haven't really met very many that will do both, where they'll make clothes or scarves and things like that. I feel like once they start on the animals, they really like doing that. Good morning if you're new to the live. Happy to see some new faces. I made a boo-boo somewhere. I don't know what I did, but I'm going to figure it out. I think I need to actually add 2 stitches. I don't know what I did, guys. The one row I need to pay attention to. I just goofed that up. Let's see. Get one. Yarn over. Slip one. Oh, sweet Yoda. Yarn over. Slip one. Then this one. Oh my goodness. And I have a funky row. Sure. We'll say that one makes sense. Good morning, Miss Nancy. Oh, cool. I want to learn how to do. I would love to learn how to make granny squares. I think they're beautiful. And what you can make with them just seems like unlimited. How are you doing this morning, Nancy? Ooh, the boo-boo I made did not fix the boo-boo. Oh my goodness. It's at the bottom of the scarf. It'll all be wrapped up. Hopefully no one will see that. It's almost done. But you'll be so proud of me. I did finish 2 sweaters this week. So I decided to pick up a scarf and the purse. So I've got 2 accessories on the needles right now. But yeah, I'm on the last square, the last colored square to start stitching it together. So that's kind of cool. It'll be done later on this week. Yeah, I was super pumped to finish 2. I finished the purple one that I've been working on in here, and then I finished this one just a few days ago. So I'm getting them off the needles. And they both fit. So you know what? It's great. Oh, awesome. Do you like how it turned out? Oh, that's wonderful. That is truly the best feeling. Actually finishing a project. That didn't take you too long to finish either. That's awesome. Oh, man. You're going to have a whole new wardrobe of socks here pretty soon. I actually cast on socks last night too. I just really want a pair. I want a new pair. And I've got the yarn for it, so why not? I'm glad you're enjoying knitting the socks though. That's how I was when I started knitting them almost 2 years ago, I think is when I made my first pair of socks. That's all I would make. So I didn't start making sweaters until this year because socks were just so fun to do. I think crochet is amazing. I think I shared in one of my videos, my mom's cousin crocheted some baby blankets for both my kids when they were, well, one of them is still a baby, but for both my kids. And I just think crochet is the coolest thing. I think it's so beautiful. But I cannot figure out what to do with my hands at all with a hook. But that is one of my goals for next year. Socks are magic. Yes. I think I really like working with DPNs. Like I've discovered that I'll use almost any excuse to kind of use my DPNs. Do you, like, I can't remember. Do you do magic loop or do you use DPNs? I can't remember. Yeah, that's what I thought. You do DPNs. I think they're so fun. And you like have to pay attention and you feel like you're working way faster than you actually are because you're moving needles so quickly. Whereas like in the round or working flat or magic loop or anything, I feel like it just takes, the mental game takes a little bit longer. Did I do that right? Let's see. I'm really goofing this pattern this morning. Hopefully the mistake I made last time, it evens out. Oh my gosh. Just for yourself? That's amazing. I always feel with socks, I get a little bit more crazy with my colors and the patterns and stuff. Well, I mean, like right now I've got my Christmas socks on. Yeah, for your mother-in-law. That's nice. 17 pairs of socks. That is impressive. So they're really flying off the needles for you. That's so cool. It usually takes me about like 2-3 weeks-ish to make a pair. But it has been, I made one at the beginning of the year, but then I didn't make any for the rest of the year. But I am excited to start the year off with a fresh pair. I was just, okay, so you inspired me. I decided that I was going to be getting a hot water bottle soon because I feel like I could really just use that in my life. And I started looking at patterns and they really are like the coolest patterns for hot water bottles. So I will also be casting one of those on probably in January. Because I was actually talking to my brother about it and I was like, they're just the cutest patterns for the funniest things. Oh, that's smart. And then the other one back and forth. That's smart. Because then you don't really get, like, I realize that I don't really get the second sock syndrome because I enjoy making them. But I did realize in the sweater ventures that I've been doing that I do get second sleeve syndrome. Because by the time I'm on to the second sleeve, I'm over it and want it to be done. Which one? 16. Okay. My brain is not working for this pattern today. I don't know what my problem is. The problem is, actually, I probably messed it up last night when I was tired and started this project, and my count is probably off. Oh, that's nice. I was just wondering that too, if you were still getting a ton of snow. That's nice. You're getting a little bit of a break. Are you going outside soon? I mean, will it still be bitter cold, or will it be sunny and, you know, that nice kind of snowy where the sun's out and it's just cold? Or will it be pretty bitter? That's nice. It's funny, you either get the snow or the fog. Either way, you can't see much. That's good that it's warmer out, though. I'm sure your animals will appreciate that. We're actually having a warmer morning today, too. I was up around like 4 this morning, and it said that it was like 50 outside. I was like, ah, that's not too bad. That means it's going to be a much, much, much warmer afternoon. We don't have pets. We used to have a dog, but he got sick when my son was born. So I just got the two crazy kids right now. Once everyone's potty trained, we can get a dog. That's the deal I made with myself. Yeah, I can't be potty training toddlers and puppies at the same time. That just sounds horrible. But I do miss having animals. I always have animals growing up. My mom always had some kind of dog in the house. And even now, she still has lots of dogs. So it's very weird not having any. I think not too stressed about it, to be honest, starting it over. I could frog it back. I mean, this is only like maybe an hour's worth of work. Probably not even really. But I think I was just one stitch off. I'll find out in the next row. I did realize that there was one part of it where I was supposed to only be making one increase at a time, and I was supposed to be making 2, and I was only making 1. But I think I'm not too far along in it to where I could fix it. I don't know, the pattern that I have doesn't tell me how many stitches you should have when you're doing these increases. It doesn't tell you like, now you should have blah, blah, blah amount of stitches. It doesn't say that. So, and it still kind of looks like a triangle. So I don't think I'm too far off from what it's supposed to look like. course, it doesn't look like a triangle right now in the middle of a round, but we'll see. I'm not too stressed about it, to be completely honest. No, it's not. I do want to make a Sophie scarf though. I'll show you what this one looks like. I just got another one of those hook and needle boxes. And so I was trying out this yarn because I wasn't super impressed with the merino I was using for the purse. But this one is a cotton wool blend and I like it way better. It's not splitting and it's wound really nicely. I'm making this scarf. So it'll be two-toned, and I'm just knitting until the skeins are gone. But it's going to be that kind of shape. So just get wider as I go. And so right now, it's all curly, but right now I'm just on the end of it. But it doesn't look too bad. I think I just should have been making increases in a different area. That's what happens when you're sleepy knitting. I don't know. It'll be okay. But it's nice because I won't have any leftover yarn after this one. Because this is like kind of like a corally color. And then the other one is like 2 tones of gray. But it's just knit until your skeins are gone. So I won't have anything left over with this one, which I like that game where I don't have things left over. But I'll show you. I'll show you this since this is the one I've been working on during these chats for the most part. I did finish this one. I just need to weave in the ends, but it's blocked and everything, and I just tried it on, and it actually fits and feels really nice. This is the first time I've used the knitting for olive yarn, and I actually really like it. It's not as hot as I thought it was going to be. It feels really, really nice. So if you haven't played with knitting for olive, it was actually a fun little experiment for me with my unicorn sweater. And then I'm trying to get rid of some of my rowan yarn too. So I'm just making mug cozies. Like, where did it go? I just had one here. Oh, just making these little green mug cozies just to get rid of some of this yarn that's been sitting here forever that I don't want to do anything with, sadly. I have no plans for it. What color socks are you working on right now? My husband's just named Fit. He tried on the body, which I'm not too far away from being able to do some ribbing on it, but he tried on the body and it doesn't fit. So now I have the big decision to do of either just frogging it and trying something else, or hoping that when I finish it and block it, that it will have enough ease. But yeah, it doesn't. He liked the yarn, he liked the pattern, it looked nice. It didn't fit though. Love Christmas stripes. Love Christmas stripes. That's going to be a cute sock. Yeah, I was super, super bummed about his anchor sweater. That was pretty, so now I'm like not even motivated to look at it because I'm so mad. I even like did the measurements with a different sweater of his to make sure that it was going to work, and it doesn't. So I'm going to let that sit until I'm done being mad at it. And then I'll probably cast on a different sweater for him. But I did hear after doing some, because it's a petite knit pattern that I was doing for him, that after I had already cast on this one and, you know, was working on it, I did hear that her patterns do tend to run smaller. So like more slim for the men's. So that's kind of a bummer. I wish I had done a little bit more research before starting it. I was like, where did my book go? It wasn't meant to be. But what's funny is that so I made the anchor sweaters for everybody else. I have one. Both of the kids have one. He's the only one without one. And so I feel like kind of a jerk that he might not end up with one. He's the only one that doesn't get his anchor sweater. But I don't want to risk doing the next size up and having that one not fit either. Just because many, many hours were spent making that sweater. I'm so bummed. But I'm going to find something else for him. I think I might actually cast on a pair of socks for him to do for Christmas because I do still want him to have a knit something from me. So I'll see what I have in my stash that might work for him. Maybe get some DK yarn that I'll whip up quick. Because I only have a couple days left. I was really banking on that sweater. So we'll see what I can do. And now we're going to find out in this next round if I have the correct amount of stitches. Ooh, that's pretty quickly. You might be right, Nancy. I might need to just start over. I don't know what happened here, and that's a noticeable ugly mark that I won't be able to do anything with. Oh well. I'll keep going just for funsies, and then I will just frog it back. But I do know where I was messing up with the pattern, so that's good at least. At least I know not to do that again. There we go. Yeah, that looks weird. Yeah, that looks weird. Have a good day, Nancy. Hopefully I'll see you again next week. Luckily, this is a 20 stitch repeat that just works up real quick. I hate frogging things back. I'm not even gonna frog it back. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Also, I have a knot. Oh no. You guys are gonna watch me struggle for a second. Because of course I just knotted this whole thing. What a way to end this live. Watching me struggle. Oh, Christmas. This might have to wait. I don't know if I have the brain capacity to undo what I just did. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Struggling. So I guess I'll recast this on. I really only worked on it for about 20 minutes last night and then the 40 minutes today. So at least I wasn't too invested in it before I realized I'd made a mistake. But that is tricky with this, the way that this pattern is. It doesn't tell you how many stitches you should have after each like 20 that you do. So I'm really gonna have to pay attention this time instead of just lollygagging like I usually do. But I don't know why this is knotted so terribly. This knot doesn't even make sense. I didn't do this one. When I tell you all in my edited videos that I don't like pulling projects, you're literally seeing in live time why I hate pulling projects. Because I'm not very good at it. And I really be messing it up. I don't know what in all... Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I guess this is a good place to end the live. We've got a couple minutes left, but before I embarrass myself any further, with this one knot that I have in the middle of my project. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. But thank you all for joining. If you have never been in the live before, I go live every Sunday between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern. And we just hang out and chat and make mistakes and fix mistakes. Got it. But I'm just here to be your online crafting buddy. Whatever craft you feel like doing, whatever you're casting on. I always like to hear in the chat group what you guys are working on. If you're making mistakes and having to redo things like I am today, just know you're not alone. But you can always just frog it and start it over again. But if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I put out videos every 2 weeks and I go live every Sunday. So you get kind of a bonus one of those weeks. And yeah, I'll pop off once I'm done frogging this, once I'm done creating unnecessary knots. Oh my gosh. And if you guys liked what this pattern looked like, I can show it one more time. Got it. This is from the Hook and Needles subscription box, which I do have a discount code for if you guys are interested. I'm working on the sunset scarf, or I was until a couple minutes ago and I messed it up. And it's just the monthly subscription. You get 20% off if you use my discount code. So I'll go ahead, once this goes and is posted onto the internet world, I'll link the discount code at the bottom. But it's knitting or crochet. So whatever your poison is, it comes every month with every single tool that you will need to make all 3 of the patterns that it comes with. They also come with a really delicious recipe at the end and little articles and stuff in these books. So yeah, if you're interested in these, I'll link it below. If not, subscribe. I'm here, and I'll see you guys next week on Sunday. Bye.